Awesome. All right. So let's stand on up. Oof. One of those stand-up days where I'm like, oh God. Gonna move my weights out to the side. We're gonna start off with our chest up nice and tall, and we're gonna start off with some high knees, bringing the chest to the knees to the belly. And if this feels like a lot for you, or you don't want to bother anyone below you right now, you can just march, okay? We're just trying to get some movement in. If you have the room, move it forward, move it back, and just keep doing that here. Forward and back. And yes, I will turn the comments off in a second. And let's switch it off into some butt kicks. Kicking the butt forward, kicking the butt back. And again, if you have to just do it in place, that's fine. If you just need to march, also fine. This is your workout. You gotta listen to whatever your body is telling you today. Awesome, cool. Next move we're gonna do is gonna work on those hamstrings. So hands out in front of you, lift up. Feel a nice pull in the back of the leg. Oh, and just lift up to where you keep that leg straight. If it's down here, that's okay. But lift it up. Oh, there's always so much tightness in here that I don't realize I have. Breathe. Awesome, come to the back of your mat. You're gonna walk all the way out. You're gonna take that left leg outside that left hand. Pop, okay? Lift it up, bring the elbow in. Lift it up, bring the elbow in. We're gonna drop the hand down, okay? And we're gonna sink back into that straight leg. Sink it back, bring it forward, all right? And then we're gonna bring our legs together and go to a downward dog. If you didn't get that the first time, don't worry, we're gonna do it a few more times. Pushing into the palms, sinking down into each heel. And let's switch to the other side. Reach up, 1. I think I did about 3 last time. Do what works well for your body. Place the hand down, sink it back, come back in, go back into your downward dog. Let's do it again here. Other side over. Reach it up, 1, 2, 3. Place the hand down, sink it back. Oh, coming back. Downward dog, head lift you out. And one more time on the other side, reaching up, bringing that in. Placing it down, sinking it back. Oh, coming down in downward facing dogging it out. And I know it's the beginning of the workout, some of your legs feel really tight. That's okay. Let's take the left leg outside the left hand, right leg outside the right hand. Get down nice and low. And if that's up here, again, totally fine. Chest up tall. Take your elbows, push the knees out. We're gonna take a seat onto our butt. Ooh, okay. Right leg bent, left leg straight. We're gonna lift that leg up, down, circle it around. I call these gymnastics kicks. Great way to open up those hips, warm up those legs. I was a college gymnast. Switch to the other side. Made it all the way to like my sophomore year, and then went up tearing my left ACL. Good times. But it's all good. That really, really taught me, that injury really taught me a lot about my body. Awesome, let's sit on down. Front leg 90 degrees, back leg 90 degrees. Use your hands to rotate the toes to the ceiling, rotate to the opposite side. And it's funny, when I first got injured in 2010 on my left and then on my right in 2018, I remember thinking like the whole, why me? I was so frustrated and I was so upset. And I got really down in the dumps about it. And then I realized that you can use your injury to look at it as a bad thing, or you can use it as an opportunity to become better. And that took a while to figure out, but if anyone's in that place right now, just know I got you, I've been there. A few more seconds here. 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's shake those legs out. We're gonna go into the activation piece of this workout. And if this is your first class with me, it's so important to do your activation, movement prep, whatever you wanna call it. It's gonna get your body primed and ready so that when you actually get to the workout, you are actually working the right muscles and you're not working through a bunch of tightness and things like that, right? So we've got 3 different moves here. We're gonna go through those moves one time. So make sure when you're doing the moves with me that you are going slow. You're not rushing them. You're making sure that you're really doing quality movement with each time that you're doing them, okay? So we're gonna activate the core, we're gonna get these hips nice and open and active, and then like I said, we're gonna get into the workout after that. So, all right, let's hop on back. First thing we're doing is gonna activate the core, okay, with the dead bug. And I had a lot of questions yesterday in the post that I did for Women's Health about the whole low back pushing to the ground. This is a great move that you should be doing, everyone should be doing, okay, before you even do the leg lower move that I had posted the other day. So let's lay back. Your legs are going to be at 90 degrees. I want you to arch your back, like kind of do it a little excessively right now, and put like your hand underneath, so a little arch right now, and do this with me. We're doing this together right now, okay? I want you to take your hand, and I want you to push it down with your breath. So inhale, exhale, and then notice here how I push my low back down onto my hand. Let's do that 2 more times just so we get the idea of how it's supposed to feel. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time, inhale, exhale. Push, take your hand out, keep the low back pushed, okay? I want you to put your hands on your knees, these are new hands. Notice here, my head is on the ground, my hands are on my knees, and my knees are on my hands, okay? We're pushing into each other. We're gonna take the same arm and the same leg and extend out while keeping our low back pushed to the ground. So extend your arm out, I'm hitting the couch, and then switch to the other side. All right, we're gonna be here for 30 full seconds, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, extend it out. Keep the arm straight. Notice how I'm not going really fast right now? I'm not. I'm just really making sure that I'm pushing that low back to the ground. And if you're at the point right now where you're like, your face is all red because you're pushing it so hard, that does get easier as you do this movement. Obviously, I'm able to talk during it now, but the first time I did it, oh my goodness, I felt so defeated. I was like, why can't I do this? And then I realized how damn important it is to make sure we actually know how to use our core properly. So keep pushing that low back to the ground. We've got a few more seconds here. Extend it out. Oh man. And we're gonna switch in 3, 2, and 1. Let's come on out. Roll it over. A little spin action in there if you want to, okay? We're gonna go into our hands and our knees, okay? Your hip is gonna be directly over that knee. Your shoulder is gonna be directly over that wrist. We're gonna hold here, okay? I want you to tuck the toes under. Take the back just like you did on that dead bug, and you're gonna whoosh, with the sound effect, okay? You're gonna push the low back to the air this time, like you're pretending to push it to the ground, so we're keeping this core nice and active. Push evenly into the hands. We're gonna lift up and we're gonna do hydrants, okay? So lift your left leg up and bring it down, okay? Biggest thing to think about here is you're not leaning to the side, okay? You're staying nice and even. It doesn't matter how high you're going, okay? It's just a controlled movement here, really making sure you're pushing into the ground. So 30 seconds here, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Extend it up, up, up. Push evenly into the hands. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Yes. There we go. And again, I know a lot of you, some people might be like, why do we do that? Like, why are we doing this? Notice how you're feeling a little burn on that side, right? You feel a burn on that side? Just getting your hips nice and ready for everything we're gonna do. Come on, keep going, push. We're gonna switch to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out. Make sure you're not leaning. See, I'm happy that I can see myself right now because I can notice when I'm leaning to the side. There we go. Keep lifting it up. Don't lean. A few more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Last thing we're going to do for activation. Yes, we're still doing this. It's still happening. All right, we're going to lay on our side. Okay? I want everything to be nice and straight here. I'm trying to make it so you can see my foot. There we go. Everything's going to be nice and in line. I want you to take your foot. Don't let it just like seep here like this. Like, look at my foot right here while leaving. Look at that, okay? I want you to turn the pinky toe to the ground and really push into it to keep this leg really straight. Then you're going to bring the other leg on top. You're going to have it towards the back heel here. Okay, so towards the back heel. We're going to lift up and down here. up and down for 30 full seconds. Notice the bottom leg is really active. I'm really pushing that pinky toe to the ground. My back leg is towards the back a little bit more. We're gonna feel that here. So, again, really making sure that we're feeling all these moves in the right places and really getting our body prepped and ready. If you're just doing this, that's not it. Less, squeeze, really flex that foot. We'll switch to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Switch it around, other way. Look at the bottom leg. Again, pinky toe towards the ground. Bring the heel back, the toe back a bit, and then lift it up and down. These things, these simple things right here are what I used to skip all the time. Right? I used to just go right into a workout, skip my warm-up, skip the activation, not realizing that you're not gonna get the most out of the workout if you do that. You can't skip that stuff. This is the important stuff. These little things, the little things in life are the important things. All right, coming out in 3, 2, and 1. Woo! High five. High five. So that took us about 10 minutes to do both the warm-up and the activation. Now it's time to get into the actual workout. For today's workout, we're going to be doing an EMOM, which means every minute on the minute. I'm going to turn the comments on for a second. We've got 4 different moves that we're going to go through, and we're going to go through them 3 different times. 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to walk through each of the moves with you first. And don't just sit and watch. I want you to do them with me so you understand them. Same point, like we were saying with the activation stuff and the warm-up stuff, is that you want to make sure you're doing the move correctly so you're feeling all the right areas, right? Sound good? All right, thumbs up. Cool. Let's come on back. Movement number 1. We're going to be doing the classic deadlift. Oh, hair back. Okay? So what you want to think about the deadlift is your feet are shoulder width apart. You're going to karate chop your hips. Hi-ya. Slide the weights down up to your shins and then come back up. So do a few of these with me right now. I want you to think about a few different things. If your head is peeking up like this, I want you to make it neutral. Okay, so pretend there's an apple between your chin and your chest. Slide it down. I want you to think about booty popping, kicking your butt back, and then sliding down. So again, try a few of these. Make sure you got it down. Make sure you're feeling comfortable. That's movement number 1. Movement number 2, we're going to be doing a lunge, okay? A lunge in place. Keep the weights in your hands if you have them. Again, if you don't have weights, it's fine, but if you do have weights, awesome, have them in your hands, okay? You're going to step your foot behind, and I want you to think about when you do your lunge. Ooh, I'm going to actually do this side first so you can see it. Do this with me, okay? Make sure your shoulder, hip, and knee are all in line. Tuck the back toes under. This is the form of your lunge, right here, okay? Raise it up, raise it down. Knee goes right above the ground, keeping your chest up nice and tall and your core tight. Your core tight, just like you did for the dead bug, right? Up and down here. So this is going to be movement number 2, okay? At the end of this, at the end of whatever number I give you for the EMOM, which we'll go over those in a second, the numbers for these, you're going to drop down and give me a little hop. Okay, so you just keep doing the number I told you, the last number you would do a hop. Other move, we're gonna do the other side. Okay, remember shoulder, hip, knee aligned, chest up tall. Bring it up, bring it down, okay? So we've got the deadlift, we've got the lunges, okay? The last move we're going to do, toes out nice and wide, we're gonna do the plie squat, toes out. Chest up tall. You can keep your weights in the middle. Your feet are further than shoulder width apart. Your toes are facing out. Tuck the pelvis under. Sink down and come back up. Sink down and come back up. All right, try a few of those. And same thing on the last one. Whatever that number that is that I give you, you're going to do a hop. All right? So to review, we have our deadlift, our lunge on each side, lunge, lunge, and our plie squat. Here's how the EMOM works, okay? EMOM means every minute on the minute. I'm gonna put this timer on for 1 full minute, okay? The first round, everything we're gonna do is gonna be 10 of each. 10 of each move, and for those lunges, remember the last one's gonna be a jump, okay? 1 minute on the clock, you'll do your 10. Once you're done with your 10, I want you to stop, okay? Even if we have a ton of time left over, even if you don't want to rest, because this is going to get harder as we go, okay? So first round, it's going to feel kind of easy. You're going to have a decent amount of time left over, okay? Second round, we're going to do 12. Last round, we're going to do 15, okay? If you're not understanding exactly what I'm saying right now, don't worry. We're going to do it together, and we're going to get started in a second. All right, so let me turn these comments off. Get rid of some of these people on here. All right, and let's get started with those deadlifts. I'm going to put the timer on. We're going to do this 3 times, 4 different moves. All right, karate chop in the hips, start with those deadlifts. In 3, 2, and 1. Slide it down, bring it back up. We're doing 10. Focus on form, not about speed. I tell my clients all the time, form over everything. Once you're done with your 10, chill. Chill. Don't do more because you think it's gonna be better. Okay? Chill. Do your resting. Get ready for your next one. Okay? Use that rest so that this one will be an awesome lunge here. You've got 5 seconds. So many clients will be like, oh, I did more. And I'm like, no. That's not the assignment. 2 and 1. Lunges, 10. Knee goes right above the ground. On the 10th one, you're doing a little hop if you can. Hop. And then you chill. You've got about 30 seconds to rest. Again, take the rest. Take it. It's going to get harder. There's going to be way less rest time in a bit. I love these workouts because they progress. Okay. I'm starting on my knees like this to show you the form of the lunge. You don't necessarily need to start like I am right now. But remember, form's super important in everything you do. So, 10 seconds. Woo! I need some water. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go up and down. Chest up tall. Add that hop. Pow. Feel free to add the sound effects. I tend to add sound effects to like everything I do in my life. Cooking, pow. Driving, all the sound effects. All right, 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do those plie squats with the jump at the end. Shaking out my hips a little bit. It's gonna get a little harder as we go. Feet nice and wide, turn those toes out. All right, 10 seconds. We're almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So sing it down. 10. And the 10th one, you're hopping. Tenth one, boom, all the way up. Let's go. All right, rest it out. Maybe stretch out a little bit while you're waiting. The next round, which will be starting in 30 seconds, you're doing 12 of each move, just adding 2. Adding 2. That does not mean you jeopardize your form, okay? That means you do the move with the same quality form, but now you're feeling a little better with the move, right? So you should be able to get through a little quicker. 15 seconds. And we're deadlifting. Grabbing those weights. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift it out. You got this. We're going up to 12. Woo! All right. Once you're done with your 12, you rest. You rest. Now we're gonna go into those lunges. Out of breath here. When you come back to, I'm in Colorado right now, Boulder, Colorado. It's altitude. You gotta drink way more water. But when you get back to sea level, oof, I feel so much faster. All right, 3, 2, and 1. You're doing those lunges. When you get to number 12, you're doing the jump. Hop, boom, yes. Resting up, you're still going. Totally fine. This is your workout. I'm gonna take the dog hair off my legs right now. All right. You got this. You got 20 seconds left when we're doing the other side. Again, 12. Maybe you're noticing that one side's a little easier than the other. That's very common. This side's harder for me. 10 seconds. Okay, grabbing those weights. Making sure everything's aligned. Shoulder, hip, knee aligned. In 3, 2, and 1. Up and down. Keep going. All the way to 12. And then do that hop. Pow. Pow, pow. Let's go. Shaking it out. Now, as you're doing this, let's say you do have some heavier weights at home, and you're feeling pretty good with these moves. The next round, let's increase those weights. Let's increase the challenge. Increase the weights. Feet nice and wide. Turn your toes out. 15 seconds until we're doing 12 of these with a little hippie hop. I don't know where that came from, but they just did that. In 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go down that. Keep going. And then you're gonna do that hop. Boom. Yes. Let's go, team. High fives. Amazing. All right. 30 seconds. We're doing 15 of each move. If you can, if you have heavier weights, grab them. Let's go a little heavier. Your rest time is going to decrease for this because clearly the number's going up, right? So be ready to be a little more out of breath. Okay? But know that you got this. And this is why I like this little build up, right? This is the build up. Last round of all these. Let's grab those weights. In 3, 2, and 1. 15 deadlifts. Feel it in the back of that leg. Keep the chin neutral. Keep going. Amazing. Take that break. If you're still going, totally fine. Keep pushing through. 15 of those. I know for me personally, leg day is one of the hardest days for me to do. It's just the day that I want to avoid it at all costs. Especially after blowing out both of my knees, which I'm shocked that I didn't even do some of these moves right now. Because my knees feel great because I rehabbed and learned a lot about my body. 5 seconds, we're doing 15. The 15th one is a jump. So thanks for doing this workout with me. Okay, sometimes you need that buddy to do the things that you know you need to do, but you just don't want to do it. Keep the chest up nice and tall. Knees not slamming on the ground. Right above the ground. On the last one, you're doing that hop. And you're doing the hop, boom. Oh, burn it. Burn it in the legs. Let's go. Here we go. 15 seconds. We're doing it again. Taking that breath in between. We're still going. Keep moving. Keep moving that body. You got this. 15, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, all the way to 15. Come on. And then add that hop. Boom. Amazing work. We're almost there. Plie squats. High fives. You're doing amazing work. Amazing job. Feet nice and wide. 15 seconds. Plie squatting it out. And now we're doing a nice solid stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Keep going. All the way to 15. The last one's going to be the hop. And hop. Pow. Woo! Once you're done, take a second. Breathe. I'm going to turn the comments on for a second. I want you to know how you feel. How do you feel right now? How do your legs feel? How do you feel? Did you have any thoughts while you're here about thinking about your perfect day? Maybe your perfect day, maybe your perfect day didn't start off with leg day, but that's okay. Maybe you recognize that now, you know? Drink the water. Ooh, just these. Whew. Finish it up and let me know how you felt after that workout. And then we're gonna stretch. I enjoyed that one. That was good. It's just enough. And what's great about it is we worked the back of the legs, we worked the front of the legs, and we worked the inside of the legs, and making sure that when you're doing your workouts that you're having some structure, you're having structured training like that. That stuff is really important. And a lot of people get really kind of like unsure of what they need to do in the gym or what they need to do for their workouts. And I want to remind you how important it is. Feel amazing. Yes, perfect leg day. Amazing. It was good. Love the deadlifts. Amazing. I want to remind you that if you're not sure of what you're doing in the gym and you're getting frustrated with that stuff, definitely grab a program. Grab something that you can follow that someone has written for you so you don't have to think as much and you can just show up and get your workout in, right? And I was telling people yesterday, I was using Blue Apron, following directions, cooking, right? It was so great to not have to think about what I need to cook, right? It's the same thing with your workouts. So if you're interested in programming, feel free to send me a message. I actually have 50% off. It ends tonight. A lot of my select 30-day programs. I have a full body program with no equipment, a full body with equipment, a core program, and a pull-up program. They're all on sale, but it ends tonight. So if that's something that you're interested in or you're trying to figure out something that works for you, grab them at 50% off now. And you either start it now or you can save it for later. But knowing that you have a blueprint and something to do, okay, is going to be a game changer for you. Okay, going to be a game changer. There's some interesting people on here. I'm going to turn these comments off. Let's stretch it out. All right. Don't skip this part. I'm watching you. All right, we're gonna go back to what we did in the beginning. It's gonna really stretch out even more. We're gonna go into our downward dog. We're gonna pedal out the feet. Sink the heel down. You're gonna take the left leg outside the left hand. Okay, this time drop the back knee down, rise up, hold. If you feel like it's available to you, bring the back leg up. Keep the chest up nice and tall. hands back in the center, push the back leg straight, and we're gonna sink back into that lateral lunge. Bam, holding it, and then coming back. Hold and sink. Maybe you feel a little bit, your hips are a little bit like looser now and you're feeling better. Come back into your downward dog, sink into each heel. Do the same thing on the other side. Other leg out, back leg down, chest up tall. Tuck the pelvis under, lift the back leg up, hold. Again, if you can't lift the back leg up, no big deal. You can always put your foot also against a couch or a wall instead. Hands down, push the back leg out, sink it over, bring it back. Downward dog out. Oof, legs nice and stretched and feeling good. Let's roll around, land to our back. We're gonna finish off like we do at every class with our 3 deep breaths. And again, maybe you're having some more pictures of what this perfect day looks like or what your 2022 looks like, right? It's great to start now. Start now trying to figure out what that looks like for you. Every day, just add little things. Notice things that light your fire. If working out in the morning makes you feel really good, maybe you should do more of that, right? So write that down on the list so we can try and find a way to make that your perfect day in 2022. Hands on your belly. You're gonna inhale all the way in. Exhale it out. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. One more time, all the way in. All the way out. Take a second here. Appreciate your body. Recognize how you're feeling. And roll on up. And give yourselves a round of applause. Let's go. Woo! So proud of all of you. I'm gonna turn on the comments. If they get a little weird, I'm just gonna head on out. But feel free, give me a follow, Angela_Gargano. Message me if you have questions on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve, and take advantage of the 50% off my select programs that ends tonight. Full body revolution. These are 30-day programs. I'll tell you exactly what to do. It's a perfect blueprint and a great place to start and have something to have as a resource if you're trying to figure out what the heck am I supposed to be doing, because just like I said with cooking, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So if I didn't have something telling me what to do, I'd be in trouble. All right, team. Hope you have a great Wednesday, and share, post your selfies of you doing this workout. All that support is super helpful for this journey to helping others. So awesome. So pumped that you enjoyed it. Yes, that was lit. I take it.